today?
Oh, my head's down.
What would make you a heads up today?
Nothing will make me a heads up. I'm stuck at home and I'm never going to leave the house and go back to school.
Now, Stripes, I wonder how you can change that negative view into something positive.
What do you mean?
Well, in your view, you feel like you're stuck at home forever.
Yeah.
Is that really how it is? How could you see this in a positive way or in a way that is good?
I don't know.
Have a think about some of the things we've talked about before.
I'm stuck at home. I can spend time with my mum.
Perfect. That's a great example. So you started with a negative thought, I'm stuck at home forever, and have made it into a positive thought, I can spend time with my mum.
Yeah, but I just want to go back to school.
Okay, I can hear how much you want to go back to school. How can you turn that into a positive thought right now?
I don't know.
What have you been learning about from your history book?
Oh, I've learned lots of really interesting things. Did you know that King George III had an illness that made him crazy? They locked him up behind bars in his own castle.
No, I didn't know that.
And King Charles VI was made King of France at the age of 11.
Wow, that is young. It looks like you've been learning lots.
Yeah.
I imagine if you'd been at school, you probably wouldn't have learnt all these things because you wouldn't have been studying your book.
No, I wouldn't.
So your negative thought that you just want to go back to school, and it's totally fine to be missing school and wanting to be back, but how can you make that a positive thought?
Well, I guess although I'm not at school right now, I can see that I'm learning some interesting things.
Perfect. That's a great thing. It can be so easy to always think in a negative way. It is really important to see if we can turn these thoughts into something more positive.
Why is that important?
Well, it will make you feel better and it will help you through each day. Let me share with you a story.
Oh, who is today's story about?
Today's story is about Jesus and his followers, and in particular one called Peter.
What happened?
Well, Jesus told his followers to get into a boat and to go to the other side of the lake.
What was Jesus doing?
He wanted to finish with what he was doing first. Then he was going to meet them there.
But how would he get to the other side of the lake if the others had taken the boat?
Well, when he was ready, he went and walked across the water.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yes, and Peter was feeling positive and happy to see Jesus. So he got out of the boat and started walking towards Jesus on the water.
Wow.
But then Peter started thinking negatively and stopped trusting in Jesus. He saw the wind and he felt afraid.
And what happened?
Well, he started sinking.
Oh no!
But Jesus reached out his hand and said, "Oh, you of little faith, why did you doubt?" And they both climbed safely into the boat.
So Peter was fine until he started thinking in a negative way.
Exactly, Stripes. So when he started thinking negatively, it didn't help him in any way at all.
I can see that, yeah.
Just like for us. When we start thinking in a negative way, it doesn't help us.
But it can be hard to be positive all the time.
You are very right, it can be hard. Why don't you write down 3 things at the end of every day that have been positive? Or you could draw a picture of them.
Okay, Bluey.
If we start with seeing some positive things in our day every day, it can help us then feel more positive about different things.
My mum is always moaning about how she isn't able to go out to work at the moment.
Well, maybe you can help her see some good things about this time as well.
Yeah, okay, Bluey. I'll do that.
I'll call you again tomorrow, Stripes.
Okay, bye.
Bye.